Hallelujah.
Praise Master Jesus.
Hallelujah.
My name is Antonia Amaka Okoji, and I'm here to testify to the goodness of God in my life. I am not worthy to be standing here, but God has made it possible, and may His name alone be all the praise. I want to testify most especially concerning my place of work. I've had battles, I've had to fight just to keep this job that God gave to me. But I remember one thing. As at last year, should I say last year? Okay, last 2 years in my place of work, a colleague of mine that I thought the job was promoted to a post of manager in my section. And immediately after her promotion, in fact, from the day they promoted her, she changed. She became something else, and she became a thorn in my flesh. She tormented me. She did it in a way that I don't even have anybody to talk to, because the management then were not on my side too. It was like they sent a group of enemies to my branch, and it was something else. I will close from work by 2:30. I will have to stay back in the office till 6, working without pay. Nobody pays me for that overtime, and this kept happening. Sometimes when I close, you will have to call the purchaser and ask the purchaser, "Where are you?" The woman will say, "I'm in Onitsha." She will tell me to wait for somebody who is still in Onitsha. I will sit down and I will wait. The day I left and I went home by 5, I think 5 or thereabouts, I was given 2 days straight as punishment. Not minding the circumstances around me, then I was just recovering after I came back from hospital. I cried like never before that day. And my cashier supervisor came, and she was like, "Antonia, why are you weeping?" I said, "I don't know. But I believe that one day these things will come to me." Now, why am I testifying? Before I was promoted last 2 months, but before I was promoted, I came to Daddy and I made my complaint to Daddy. But while I was talking to them, immediately I mentioned this particular lady's case. Daddy smiled and said, "She wants to work, let her work." That she's facing something that it is only God that has the explanation. I said amen. But when I got home, I was wondering what could that be. I was at home one day. Indeed, Bible said God lifted one up. But there is an amazing thing there. Before God lifts one up, one has to go down. Do you know that while they were working on my promotion, something happened, I don't know. But it was the security that left my place of work that called me and said, "Baby, yo, did you hear what happened?" I said, "No." He said, so person has been demoted. And I was like, "What? How?" He said he doesn't know. But I said, "Does that mean her salary has been decreased?" He said yes. That if not for the salary that has been reduced, that it wouldn't have been, that she wouldn't have said it's demotion. And that she was the one that called him to tell him. So it's not a hearsay. And I smiled. I remember what Daddy told me. I said, "Okay, it is well." There is what they call law of karma. Probably law of karma has come for her. And I kept quiet. Now I was promoted and my salary was increased more than the increase that was given to her before she was demoted. Now the irony of the whole thing is this. Why they demoted her, she had issues and all that. They did not relieve her, they did not take the job away from her. They frustrated her in a way that she had to tender resignation and she left. It was part of the things Daddy told me last 2 years. Daddy told me, he said, as many as they are that are troubling you in your place of work, they will give way for you. It is either they are transferred or they will resign for you to remain in that job. I want to glorify to the name of the Lord because it is not by power. It is not by might. I saw something in the book of Ecclesiastes, and it says that the battle is not for the swift, neither is the race for the one that is strong. But at the end of the day, it is time, it is season, it is chance that happeneth to them all. I want to glorify to the name of the Lord. I may not have been where I ought to be, but I want to thank God because I am not where I used to be. And for that alone, I know that God is taking me to a place that is higher than my expectation and dream. And for that, I have come to return all the glory to this God of Elion, to the God of Apostle, Divine, Amodia. Before I used to tell myself, after I went for a program with a friend of mine in a particular church, I told myself, I don't want to go to any other church again. I don't want to go to any pastor. I used to be scared of coming close to men of God. That's one truth about me. But when I came, I met Daddy. I found a father in him. I found a friend in him. Like, when I want to talk to him, I am not scared. When I want to talk to him, I don't need to be careful with my words. We rapport like we have known over the years. In fact, like I was born into his family. And he treats me like I am his father's last child. He gives me attention, he attends to me. And I discovered that above all, every word that comes out of his mouth upon my life, for the past 2 years, God has fulfilled them. And the more are coming. And I know that God will yet do it beyond my expectations, to the glory of his name alone. May God be praised forever in Jesus' name.
Please, I often praise God. Hallelujah. God will continue to do it in your life. Higher, higher, and we go. In the name of Jesus Christ.